Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with today's show, morning stroke evening. Vlahovic say the show no come early today. I think I announced it on Facebook and on YouTube. So I get exam today and it went well. So now we are back. I missed a lot of breaking news what happened today, guys, but I will give you all the recap now. So in our rights, maybe one of our legends, Babako the comments to talk about Arsenal fans. So Babako the talk about as it be like this now, Arsenal fans are no longer patient with Arsenal. Why? Because our mentality don't change. Our expectations now don't dey high. And when in they talk this thing, now the period where you can look some kind of things about comparing Arsenal and this Liverpool side, they do some kind of comparison. Say because when you look at the way we did, Liverpool left some of their players make it reach like on the final lap of their contracts before they can't give them an extension where they never already accept. So you say Moku no allow people like Saka, people like Gabriel Jesus, people like William Saliba make their own contract reach that type of level. You get so we see Baba the talk. So when you look at the screen, is the Arsenal fans are no longer patient with Arsenal. So when you look at the reports, where Baba the talk say, yeah, right names players Arsenal need to sign in order to convince players like Bukayo Saka, William Saliba to stay in the club. Now, when you read the entirety of the reports, Baba talk say those are the players. He mentioned people like Jamal Musiala before he can talk say, I think what's happening now, we can see it with the fans. They've got no patience with what is going on at Arsenal at the moment because of what happened last season and the season before last season and the progression. Like you carry us from phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, build our momentum, build our expectation, put our hope, aspiration, everything there. Make us feel say this season now it go happen. At the end of the day, it can't be like saying and Liverpool won't go carry on. Fans go para now. Yeah, so now what's in back on the talk say you saw it at the start of the season. We lose a couple of games. In fact, if we just draw any game, everybody gonna say, it's over. But you say even draw they look like lose for Arsenal now. But we just draw any match like this summer. Everywhere go hot, everywhere go catch fire. Go be like say maybe Arsenal don't lose. But what's happen? I draw Arsenal draw. You get. So we are forbidden to draw, we are forbidden to lose. You get the way it be. And if I notice, I drop at a press conference for Facebook and I drop them for YouTube. So why I drop and be say, say today video go long. So if I come to make I add the transcripts again, the video will come longer. So I say, okay, I can't think of something. Okay, make I come and they put out the video. Then even if I want to talk about the press conference, I'll just pick out some major things. Don't be so when you read the transcripts. Anybody that wants to watch at that press conference, you can watch the video. If you know say they're interested, oh yeah, let's continue. So that the new style way I go to do. I don't want to add the press conferences like the entirety of it in our videos. May not go today long. They enter 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, so now waiting I want to try to do moving forward now. Continuing on waiting and right to talk for the Righty House podcast. Back on the when you look at Liverpool, whatever reason, why Liverpool took their eye off the ball and got these three guys in this situation where they're in their last years of their contract. If Arsenal are watching that happen, we will end up in the same place. So Moku will learn from the mistake of Liverpool. And now waiting storage, they tell Jamie Carragher. So you can't be blaming Salah or maybe blame Trent Alexander-Arnold say one go join what they call Real Madrid. Why Liverpool allow them reach final lap? Now Liverpool or people like Virgil van Dijk. Now Liverpool will ask that question, but it is what it is. Down and don't pass. Now moving on, TBR today, their chief correspondent in the person of Graham Bailey, come outside the talk say PSG don't carry Randa Kolomo and they come offer Arsenal like their intermediaries. They offer the guy to Arsenal today against Alpha because look at it now. Manchester United don't offer contract to the guy. He never reason. Tottenham must for the portion like mad. He never look anything. Who else? Juventus said they are very, very interested. Nothing. But I know they look that side. So I know say in get interest for Arsenal because say Arsenal project is interesting. And Arsenal na club will say president with waiting happen to Gabriel Jesus, if he join Arsenal in first team shirt Shola, is more likely to play ahead of Kai Havertz from the look of things. Again, like he's going to get more game time because if you join people like Manchester United, they already have Joshua Zexi and Rasmus Højlund. Three-way, it go hard. If you go join people like Juventus, they still have Vlahovic, but never leave at the moment. So you'll be struggling with playing time. So if you go join Tottenham Hotspur, this guy will then sign from Bournemouth and Solanke, he did there. So these are the issues why the intermediaries are operating. And for the fact that Arsenal are playing Champions League football, Chelsea cannot offer that, Tottenham Hotspur cannot offer that, Man U cannot offer that, Juve cannot offer that. So you see why Champions League football, they're very, very key. That's why they pursue Arsenal and say, how far? Champions League striker now, what did they happen? But I never really know. But I believe say by tomorrow, because you know, say as time they go, more and more news about transfer will you get. So by tomorrow, once I get clarity on this deal, Shola, I will let you know. Now, away from that, so you and Laporta when you talk about the Super League, that the Super League is alive and concrete projects. So all of us know people will start the Super League, so we don't know whether they go still come back to the Super League, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for we don't want Arsenal to get themselves involved in that business. So that's just it. So we'll just see how everything the unfold. Look at your run come on for this. You are Laporta and this because these people get 20 minutes very defined. Now this morning when I did go my exam hall, I saw this news. Well, I say Josh Kroenke is on his way to London ahead of the game we will go play tomorrow in North London Derby. You get. So and they're going to talk saying go follow that talk about the transfers, Gabriel Jesus injury, like how we will take improve. Like no, because based on after Teta made that statement yesterday, some kind different chain reaction when it happened. I think that made that statement. Josh Kroenke is coming. Oh, the last time this guy come and start watch match. Josh Kroenke is now coming as the co-owner. After that, Ateta made another statement, part of our press conference. Ateta confirmed because they ask and say, Baba, Gabriel Jesus don't get injury. Saka no day. Waneri no day. What did they saw? Sterling just come back from your injury. Now they trust that Martinelli una get. How far? Una they buy. Because they explain say we are actively looking in the markets to improve the squad. We are on it for a new signing. Unfortunately, Gabriel Jesus is not looking good. We are very worried. And we are waiting for the final report, although the final report is already come out. But before that, another news will just break today. Boah! Now when I come house, I see that news for inside moto. They say Fabrizio Romano, this person, somebody first break am for Twitter. Not be Fabrizio Romano even break this news, go first. Not be first break am, you get. Somebody break am for Twitter before you can't go around. They will understand carry am. Fabrizio Romano can't carry am. In fact, AMC Kedin, they already carry this news since last year. Talk say Ateta promised this Zubimendi. Say we won't carry Merino now. Give us 1 more year. After 1 year, we go come carry you. Say no to Liverpool. But people don't really believe that guy. We talk that. I screenshotted this. You get. Look at the dates. August 12, 2024. AFC Camden said Ateta spoke with Zubimendi and asked him not to move to Liverpool, promising him that we would come back in 12 months once Thomas Partey leaves. Now, what he promised him also helps smooth the Merino deal over the line. Because remember, what's it called? Real Sociedad no one sell Merino and Zubimendi at the same time. So, what's are we interested in the two? Because if you remember, I don't think we don't hear Zubimendi, Arsenal, Zubimendi, don't take. People say the para say every day, linking. So this prediction now, it don't come to pass today. That's why even now Arsenal self can't go back to that post, say, give this man his flowers, Ajay. Not be everybody. Some people they say they're not be Fabrizio Romano, but then self they get out. Get. So this man saw it coming, like it already talking and tipe, and it could happen today. Now everybody's reporting that Arsenal and Real Sociedad, they don't agree verbally. Say Zubimendi will join Arsenal at the end of the season. He's not going to be joining us in January. Nobody say we don't pay money, but we've had a verbal agreement. It's signed, sealed, everything, wages, so everything. Like confirm. Fabrizio Romano say they post working on it. Many sources already post the Athletic. People don't post go, so you don't go get. So Fabrizio Romano come again, breaking Arsenal in advanced talk and Zubimendi Kidiko. Baba don't go. You better say no be exclusive news of Fabrizio Romano. People will get the news gone. They don't already clear ground. Say This one is in the bag already. So I believe say maybe later, Fabrizio Romano said go concur. Say it's in the bag. Now, based on the match we won't play tomorrow against this Tottenham Hotspur, they don't get another injury. Timo Werner. So Timo Werner, he don't get his own injury, is out of the game. It's quite unfortunate for him that he's out. So it is what it is. So themselves, like I told you, we get our own injury. But if you see Tottenham Hotspur injury, their best defenders, first choice and second choice, Christian Romero and Vicky van der Ven outside. You get first choice goalkeeper out like Destiny Udogie outside, Rodrigo Bentancur, Richarlison. They're plenty gone. So I don't know the lineup where they go put tomorrow. But Sunday, so Timo Werner, Otilo. So mostly I believe Johnson, Son, and Solanke will start. But just the medicine steps today. On paper, they still have a decent team, but that their defense, and if we trouble that defense, they will collapse. You get so more just see how things going forward. Now, on the what we can spoil everybody mood today, it has been confirmed according to Fabrizio Romano, even Arsenal self publish them for their own official websites. Fabrizio Romano don't confirm, say yes. Gabriel Jesus don't get an anterior cruciate ligament injury. You know, say yesterday some physiotherapists, some medical practitioners already gave their own early prognosis that this guy, with what they see, say this thing na ACL. But Arsenal, based on just like, remember what I talk, I say just like Rodri. When Rodri first happened, people they say na ACL, Man City say me na wait. Mo go me doctor. The doctor confirm. You get. So doctor don't confirm. Arsenal come off it because I think I promise us say once we confirm, AJ we will let you know the findings. Say make we calm down. For the press conference we do today, say in the afternoon, we go collect doctor reports. We will let you know. So after they collect the doctor reports, they can confirm with everybody they talk, and they posted it on their own channel, on their websites, that medical updates on Gabriel Jesus' injury. Now, when you read the entirety of that report, they say further to being substituted during our match with Manchester United on Sunday, Gabriel Jesus has received extensive assessments, scans, and specialist reviews, which have confirmed that he has sustained an injury to the anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee. Now, Gabriel Jesus will undergo surgery in the coming days and will soon begin his recovery and rehabilitation program. This type of injury, injury we say at the end of season. Now the injury way team last season, that time when they will bring and we collect. So now we see Kevin De Bruyne collect when go out for how many months? Rodrigo, since we collect them. So this one, just they can say is not coming back again. And if you remember yesterday, I made a statement. I said, no be by make Arsenal lose. Now the Chronicles will come by. No be him. Now, when like things like this, injuries like this, things like this, now go really push them out. And really, now they don't have a choice. They have to come outside and spend. Now, look at what the information when they give us today. Matthew Zubimendi. Me, I going to look at why today? Why did that bombshell drop today? Now to pacify the fans. Based on the match we won't play tomorrow, they don't want tomorrow's game to be like a graveyard. Whereas Arsenal fans no go sing, they no go chant in their usual way. But based on this Matthew Zubimendi news now, fans will come get small ginger, they will come happy. Even though nobody this season the guy they come over, but at least now they have something to be cheerful about. So tomorrow now, don't be surprised to see them singing at the top of their voices when they know that yes, we are bringing people like Martin Zubimendi, who they say is a midfield enforcer. You get well, but we'll see. Now, so they talk say Merino is a midfield enforcer, although the jury is still out on him. And for Merino, so we can still cut him some slack. In fact, talking about Merino, do you know? Say if you go check Odegaard, like Odegaard record when Odegaard first come Arsenal, how Odegaard play his form. And they tell many people say Odegaard's first time when he come Arsenal, it didn't really go well for him. It wasn't that rosy. When you look at statistics, because data don't lie. Odegaard played 14 games for us in his first season. He scored 1 goal and gave 2 assists. Is that a pass back? The answer is no. We never really wanted Odegaard to come back. Because, say me, I'm a historian. I like going back in history. After this loan, we never really wanted Odegaard to come back. Do you know who we are going for? We're going for medicine. Medicine of Leicester City. But Leicester City plays 70 to 75 million on medicine. As I say, no, That is too expensive, which is our nature, Akagom nature. That is too expensive. We cannot afford it. Odegaard was not our first choice. Odegaard was the second choice. That is why when Leicester can't go relegation, many people can feel say maybe Arsenal will go back for medicine because now he's going to be coming for cheap. But Arsenal ignored him. Because when we wanted you, we really wanted medicine. Yes, we wanted him, but we could not get him because he was deemed too expensive by the Kroenkes. That was why we brought in Odegaard. Even the full season where Odegaard can't even play God save. Look at his performance. Odegaard played 36 games, 7 goals, and 4 assists. It's still here. But the first one, why am I bringing this? Because when you look at Merino's maiden, Merino self don't play 13 games, don't score 2 goals and 1 assist. What is the difference between this Merino performance now and Odegaard? Why are we saying this? Because Odegaard first time was woeful. But look at Odegaard today. Are you not happy with Odegaard? That is why when we say let's cut people some slack. We know they are not doing what you want them to do now. But time still there for them to acclimatize and blend like a blender. Many things will still happen. This is Merino where they look down on. Next season, when the guy go do a preseason with Arsenal, Ajay, you not gonna know him again. This guy go turn beast of no nation. Ajay. Next season, when this guy gonna play with a familiar face. Imagine a midfield of Merino, Zubimendi, and Odegaard. Because Merino and Odegaard don't play together for this Sociedad. In fact, I think maybe I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think that time Odegaard go on loan to this Sociedad. 3 of them, maybe I say they don't play together. I'm not really sure. I never do this research. Now I just speculate. I don't really know. But one thing is certain: Merino and Odegaard have a relationship. Merino and Zubimendi have a relationship. Next season's midfield go back. But we could leave that one. Maybe nobody say we don't hype next season midfield now. We'll focus on this one. So please, this Merino cut him some slack. That's what Odegaard said starts. Odegaard wasn't a Messiah when he first came. So all this thing what they tell you is in the public domain. Just go for Google, type Odegaard statistics. You go see all the club he don't play for. You go see in the year how many goals, how many assists he did there. So let's learn not to forget history. I just say make I give that small education this night for those who see the cast aspirations on the likes of this boy. You get, so it is what it is. Now coming back, I think we've spoken about this and Gabriel Jesus and Wahala. So it is what it is. Now for the match we want to play tomorrow, I think I say you see this match. The fans, if you not like looking at the vex before, if you like me something they happen, you must come to the Emirates Stadium and make it an electrifying atmosphere. Ateta wants the best ever Emirates atmosphere at the North London Derby. Now, what thing they tell the fans? So you must come and show your support from the first pass, first whistle. You must show your support. I don't think I talk. I don't want to waste time going to read the reports, but that's just the cocoa of waiting at the talk. Say yes, we must see how we go do it. You get, well, it is what it is. I just hope say Arsenal fan turn up tomorrow, because tomorrow I think I said talking. Tomorrow's game is the biggest for we know the Africa. We don't really experience that rivalry in Africa. Like for Lagos, Tottenham fan. How many Tottenham fans there for Nigeria? Not to talk of how many there for Lagos. For your own day, I don't know for your own country how many days. So now those were the UK. When they talk about this North London derby, the rivalry, now they really they feel am. You get, so for them it is the biggest match of their season. For we were in Africa, okay, make a boss your brain. For Nigeria here, the biggest match of our season here is probably maybe Arsenal Man U. Not even, we don't have a rivalry with Tottenham Hotspur. For Lagos, so make I not talk Nigeria, because I don't know other states. But at least for Lagos, if Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur they play, nobody they hear any noise now. But you see Arsenal Man U, Arsenal Chelsea, everywhere they catch fire now. They fight now. They want for game center or viewing center. They fight now. So I don't just know how it be for that side, but let's hope Arsenal wins because it's very going to be important. And tonight, don't forget, there are EPL games that will happen tonight. Yes, many games. The one with me I go to watch, I won't pay attention to Liverpool versus this Nottingham Forest. For the first leg, Nottingham Forest rested the likes of Elanga, Hudson-Odoi, but this time around, they pack everybody come inside. Say this match, one collect winning. No come play, because they must go. So means if I did their back tonight, I'm a Nottingham Forest fan. Get, I'm supporting them, I'm rooting for them. Manchester City go first start with Brentford. I think they are on at 20:30. Then Liverpool go start maybe 9:30 or down at 8:30, 9:30. I think that's when they go play like this now. I think Man City go don't start as we do this live like this now. So but I'm not really paying attention. Maybe Brentford, I don't know Brentford go do any magic. But still not Nottingham Forest. I'm supporting them and rooting for them today. They help us do something now. Arsenal, when they give us another report, say Borussia Dortmund are exploring a deal to actually sign Alexander Zinchenko. They said talks have already taken place on the left back, as the left back is desperate to leave North London. Now, the deal is being discussed. Is an initial loan with an obligation to buy for 20 million euros. The main person who get this report now, Pletigo, that is Florian Plettenberg, who's one of the reporters of Sky Sports Germany. So now he put out this report. Then now ask on the repost when they give attribution to him. Now, this deal, what's I really think? Because if Tierney leaves, because remember some people they find Tierney in January. If Tierney leaves, Zinchenko leaves, we'll be left with Kivior, Miles Skelly, and Calafiri. Remember, Calafiri is injury prone, so that one a short one. So we are left with just Skelly and Kivior. She makes sense, or because another way around. Because if you look left, look right before you cross. Another way we go look and we say we want to use this as an opportunity to raise revenue. 20 million, but this is a long-term obligation. Now, last bus stop, when season end, they go pay the money. But at least we first go bank, go borrow 20 million. Or Tekron can say, Baba, from backyard, I need 20 million because 20 million they come at the end of the season. We will give you back. Give her our whole and first. Get they'll come to look okay. How far Kylian, how much Celtic can bring? We'll add that one. Like before you know, how far Georgie when they go Palmeiras, how far until they sub? Add 10 million. Before you know that Baba 50 million on settle. Before you know until they sub, the Williams, Kilo Shelley. Like me, I just add 1 plus 1 equals to 2. When I see how things they go, but all things being equal, I'm not just see how things go unfold because so many people they publish this report that Dortmund have open talks and all that. Well, we'll just watch, yes, because this January, I believe say player will come in, will sign. Now you get another report. What can they say from now? Arsenal say Arsenal are in discussion over a loan move for Juventus striker Vlahovic. That the club have a long-standing interest in the seven. Yes, when it comes to long-standing interest, we have that interest. But shall we really go this loan move? The jury is still out. You see this news there? Take it with a pinch of salt. I mean, no one include them for this evening news, but I say make I see include. I may not be like say, take it with a pinch of salt. Let's just be watching and observing. You get. If you remember, I tell you talk say AC Milan sell Noah Okafor. Go give Dortmund. I mean, is it Dortmund? Don't forget the other RB Leipzig. I mean, Dortmund. Don't forget. Those people will them give now come cancel the guy medical. Since they don't approve the medical. Noah Okafor don't go back to AC Milan. Because the plan was ship out Noah Okafor, carry Rashford, or carry Randa Kolomwani. But now no space again, so I know just know how it goes. So I just make I let you know how things they go on. Now again, now Arsenal, in their infinite wisdom, they can do their own research. What they talk say, it gets one narrative where then they see for the social media space, and it no make sense. And that narrative is all about Mikel Arteta has spent so amount of money that it is false. Now they say the money spent on transfers by top 6 clubs since Mikel Arteta took charge in December 2019. Mikel Arteta took over his side which sat 11th in the table. Yes, when Arteta came in, we were 11th. The dressing room had an aging squad. You get, we come in and say we'll get faction. You get different people with huge egos. At the end of the day, make I go to the last paragraph. They say this idea that Arteta has spent a ridiculous amount of money simply isn't true. He's got Arsenal back competing. Now, this is some of the narrative where they're out there in the public domain. That Arteta has spent over 700 million, 792 million. And you know the horrible facets of this in this news, the origin. Now, Mikel Obi, and that man, Arteta is supposed to sue him for defamation. Because when you intentionally push out falsehood, and it was published, that is libel. Because now publish and publish them. If say Martin you stalk him, that is slander. So I don't know whether in podcast, I think in this podcast, so that is slander, but they are all under defamation. How can you come out and post on your podcast that Arteta has spent over 800 million? And fans say koje, one koje rush be Indomie, one koje, without research, with no evidence, nothing. He just come and talk am, and they believe him. Now, when now Arsenal, you know the funny thing, when now Arsenal post this thing, say it is too ridiculous. How can you come out? In fact, the only platform with the closest to the truth, that TalkSport. You know why? TalkSport quoted 577 million. TalkSport put all the players and their price. All the players and their price. All the people they put 700 million. All the people they put 800 million. They don't put player and price. Oh. TalkSport put anti Merino. They write and player and price. You will see and there 570. They are the ones that are closest to the truth. Because nobody Ateta tell them, they use the information in the public domain to talk that one. Now, there's a comment I saw under Now Arsenal, their comments for Twitter, their post for Twitter. Vlahovic said, spot on. Ateta is a miracle worker. Some fans are just entitled and reactionary, influenced by AFTV and Ligona, and all the others who criticize because it makes them money. See, I was telling one of my senior man today, we discuss in the morning. I couldn't tell them, say, AFTV, I will tell you for free because myself, I watch them before I start. AFTV thrive in toxicity, in negativity. And people don't understand that negativity and toxicity brings views. If I start to criticize Ateta, like say, Ateta is a baby coach, Ateta is a shit pack, Ateta, my views go skyrockets. People love negativity. They love it. That was what made AFTV popular. At some point, you get one, there's a day now where we say one Arsenal legend came to TalkSport and called out AFTV. So what are they doing there? How many of them don't play football? The man talk a lot. I can't remember. Maybe I go find that video. Poster. He called them out. Not just AFTV. Ligona, that one, very ridiculous. Like that one, Ligona. Oh, if I say I can mention all their names, just push out the narrative. And our fans, please, stop importing this narrative into our community. Don't be so gullible. Any person tell you just go there. Don't do that, please. So let's proceed. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to bring you the first message from one of our sponsors, Moby Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. If you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080-6464-2234, and they're located at number 7, Kennywood Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please reach out to them. But I know if I said the video the long, but reason like morning and evening, I had combined so that I don't go miss anything. That's why I know add the press conference. I add that one almost 1 hour. So now, Fabrizio Romano going to talk about the profitability and sustainability rules. Now, based on the money people buy last season and everything, as of today, breaking news, we say no club has breached the PSR, which means every club is safe. For those who they say the reason Arsenal cannot buy is because of PSR, is because of FFP. We don't have business with FFP and PSR. As you can see from the evidence, the next time we will go tender our reports now, probably at the end of next season, at the end of this season. Because this reporting and post now last season accounts. So end of the season, we will tender our own fresh accounts. So for now, we should be able to spend with reckless abandon. So the next question becomes, why is the club not spending with reckless abandon? Spend as you like. Why are they not spending so? Because we are free. We don't have a problem. Even the Jets where they spend, like say Kini, they don't put their name there. So we now this I don't just know, but more the watch. I'm gonna be the Chronicles go do magic for season go end. Now Jordan Timber, no say people they want that say maybe Jordan Timber get injury, but now we hear say Timber they available for tomorrow match. You get say Timber they very available. Say nothing they saw, you get, because many people if you even can appeal yourself, if you watch Ateta press conference, they declare or say say nothing they happen for Calafio. They say the guy go dey available for the match we won't play tomorrow. So that one said they make me happy, you get. Now Pep Guardiola can explain something. When he talks, say the club tell them for summer, say make they rebuild. Now him tell the club, say no, Moko no rebuild. So we are okay with the way we are. In the summer, the club thought about a rebuild, but I said no, I don't want to make any signing. I thought I could do it again with these players that I have. Before I can say, oh, these players didn't get it on Shalaski. When I read this, I was like, ah, God. Which day the Kronkes go call at that and say, Baba, Moko rebuild. Moko give you. That's why, you see, I was telling somebody today again, if you know me, you know say I love debates. Normal, offline, like behind the scene. Me and some people, they debate, normal, educative debates. And they tell the senior man, say, I love the vibe of Egbadi and Ted Bolly. These owners, without the coach's permission, then go look market, see player wey them like, no be player wey coach like, oh, they see player wey them like, they will go there, go buy and come give the player, say, Baba, take. Now, coach go and say, I no say make you buy this person now, take, hold on, nothing dey happen, use am. See Mudrik, the owners now then travel go, no, now you guys for the travel now. The owners travel go let them know say what plenty, what probably plenty. How much? Plenty. If you remember that time, Ted Bolly, for Twitter, he dey laugh us now. The post in the Twitter, he said that then get Mudrik. We will go sign Trossard. Although with the power of hindsight now, the investment he failed. But based on say they spent almost 100 million on Mudrik, did that stop them from bringing the likes of Cristobal Nkunku, Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, Jadon Sancho, all those players, Joe Felix? Do you know how much they're paying these guys? Money in water for where billionaires dey. That's what it's supposed to be for own away love club. You say think na if na Arsenal spend 100 million for Mudrik, he can't fail. They go buy again. They go tell you say we give you 100 million. Go work. And we're not buying again. But look, Chelsea. Saturday, my boss for brain. Cristobal Nkunku will then buy. How many matches he don't play? Nah, the one send and go Bayern. The one use and swap one small boy from Bayern. The day-to-day news. You know, they see game time. They bought him 50 to 55 million. How many games he don't play? They want throw him. For you to see say money in water. See, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, you do investments. If you know work, you know work. If you work, you work. Chelsea, they show us how they do business. I don't watch Lampard interview. Lampard will say, they bought this person. I never wanted him. They bought that person for me. Imagine. But well, it is what it is. We are learning from all this Chelsea and co. More the CI will be. Now, in fact, Fabrizio Romano come give us another shocking breaking news. Do you know that Pep Guardiola and his wife are passing through a messy divorce? We make people going to talk say probably now what did they distract them this season? We make no fit handle in team well. See that divorce, it really enter him. You get. I saw these reports. I think in the morning. I know yesterday night or early morning. Now I see this report. I was like, wow. They said Pep Guardiola and his wife, 30 years marriage, Christina Serra, have decided to separate after 30 years. So maybe now what they enter the man head, we make everything just scatter for where indeed you get, because no man that they want to share property, all those kinds of things. Well, it is what it is. Now, the thing where they happen to Carlo Ancelotti, is a perfect example of what they happen to Arteta. You don't say Real Madrid lose Super Cup, back and knock them 5-2. I be waiting. They don't be back a wife now, back and they knock them anyhow. Enter with them jam, back and they knock them. Now, if you look the team where Real Madrid they put out this season, you go see many attacking minded players they play defense. Why? Injury ravaged Real Madrid this season. Well, injury entered them. Now, Fabrizio Romano on the reports today say Carlo Ancelotti has insisted internally at the club that reinforcements are needed. But the club does not believe in spending money in January. The Athletic is saying it. You know, they see a resemblance of what did happen for Madrid and what did happen for Arsenal. Coach, tell you say owner or presido, Alpha, we will need player for January, injury won't kill us. The owner or the presido, Florentino Perez, gonna say, Baba, we know they buy anybody. Say, how does that make sense? This is exactly what we are facing. I think I go say, I want this one. Fún mi ní Nico Williams, kò sówó. Okay, fún mi ní Rafinha, kò sówó. Baba Sanwó-Olú, say kò sówó. These are what Arteta, in fact, two of them they pass through the same. Now, Fabrizio Romano say COP can confirm that Real Madrid plan is now zero signing in January window, whereas the manager is crying for signing. Is it that Real Madrid don't have money, or probably they have to eat what they kill? Real Madrid, when was the last time they signed the Galactico? The way that they spend money, 200 million, 150 million. We know they see him again. Now, in fact, I took my time. I can't go do Real Madrid research. Last season, Real Madrid scored a whopping 87 goals, but that's not my focus. My focus is on goal against, GA. Real Madrid conceded only 26 goals in 38 games last season. Now, look this season. Real Madrid already conceded 19 goals in 19 games. 19 goals in 19 games, whereas last season they conceded 26 in 38. For you to see why defensive reinforcement is needed, because me, I don't know, me, I'm a strong advocate of data. I follow data a lot. I believe in data because data does not lie. When you look at the data, you know that Real Madrid have a defensive problem. It's obvious. That is why the coach is crying, help me out. The owner said no. Now at the end of the season, if they don't, because Real Madrid are scoring goals, but they are conceding more. They're scoring and they're conceding. That's why they draw games. That's why they lose games. At the end of the season, if the man don't come win something now, fans go come outside and say Ancelotti must go. Not looking at the fact that the owners did not support the Ancelotti. So and they try to bring in some contrasts. May they see the similarities between the two different scenarios. Because that's my job. Because they see how managers suffer for things that is not their responsibility. But it is what it is. Let's proceed. Now, this one not really concerns now, but when I say I laugh. You see this guy really on the right. This is not Manchester United new signing. They call him Diogo Leon. You just come, you can't go to snap picture with rival. Kevin De Bruyne, don't say you don't admire and your idol. You go snap picture, go post that. Fans won't finish my guy for social media. Say, if you guys say don't know where he come, you come Manchester, you go to snap. You don't see Bruno Fernandes to go snap it at me. You go to snap. It's really funny. I don't laugh when I see that picture. You can say even Fabrizio Romano said they laugh. He say Manchester United new signing Diogo Leon also took a picture in Manchester today with De Bruyne. Ha 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 ha. It is just somehow funny, but it is what it is. Okay, these are the games where they go play tonight, where they already start some. So the major one at 9 o'clock, I think in the next 7 minutes now, Liverpool Nottingham Forest will start. So anytime soon, shall we go soon wrap up the show. So go watch some of all these games. Yeah. Now, Chris Sutton, they say Kai Havertz dive actually for the match we'll play against Manchester United for that penalty that it should be banned, it should be punished. You get they talk plenty. Well, that one my own opinion. You get so. My own opinion. I don't think so they give Kai Havertz any ban whatsoever. Now for Ange Postecoglou press conference, Postecoglou going to talk about the injuries where Arsenal gets. So he said he don't really get any sympathy for Arsenal, although he get empathy because what they do Arsenal, they do them also. So he can really relate. He can understand what's going on, but he don't really get any sympathy. He gets and Shibi I just report this evening say then say don't get another injury. From Timo Werner, you get so it happened. He said, I don't know how much sympathy. He said, when he said injury, she asked to get sympathy for her. When I don't know how much sympathy they had, all of them for me. I'm not really sure. So I don't have any sympathy. I certainly have empathy. That's probably a better word. So by that, let's bring you our second message from our second sponsor of the day. Now, Stina Imperial Collections, that a brand that you can trust for high quality leather products made with genuine leather. So they make products like belts, wallets, shoes, slippers for male and female. So if you're interested in any of their products, you can call them on 08139273778. They deliver nationwide and they are in Lagos. Now, another report, Arsenal striker. So Arsenal now from Football Italia, they say Arsenal search for a striker. They send shock waves throughout the European transfer markets. Now they say they can't group the different type of strikers so they find. They say the concrete options where Arsenal fit go for Jonathan David of Lille, Victor Osimhen, Benjamin Sesko, Dusan Vlahovic. Although they can't bring other categories again. They say our dream signing, where we say if they sign them everywhere go stew. John Duran, Victor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak. They can say, okay, the low-hanging fruits where they possible, where we say, if we go for them now, we go see the potential bargain. Ivan Ferguson, Marcus Rashford, Liam Delap, Randa Kolo. But at the end of the day, now Arteta then go decide who they really want. Now, the biggest news of the day, now the fact say you're right, they say, Arsenal fans don't get patience, they don't get patience with Arsenal again, based on what happened last season, second, last 2 seasons, second. So everybody expectation is say this season we will win now. So that is why even when we draw, it will be like lose. Everywhere will catch fire. So my dear Axel lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the night. Now good night. And then I'll get out. All right, guys. Ciao. We'll go watch the Liverpool match.